Welcome to the Selling in the Motor Trade podcast, in association with symcotraining. This is the weekly podcast where we share best practice, tips and ideas on how to sell more cars, improve your service department, and generally put more profit into your dealership or dealer group. I'm your host, Simon Bowkett. Now, some of you probably already know me as Skippy. I want to start by saying thank you for taking the time to listen to this podcast. I love you lot. See, I was talking about last time mnemonics or acronym, I don't know which one it is. And of course, well done. Straight away, I've got people come back telling me exactly what it is. I got people turn around and say, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. You got that one wrong. And you're probably right. Okay, so now I know. A mnemonic is a way to remember things. The acronym is the first letter of each word, sets up a word. So when I said the acronym of SPACER, was a mnemonic, it's the acronym. The acronym of MAN for remembering money, authority, needs, and wants. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Every day is a school day, as they said. Hey, but here's something else that's more important and why I wanted this episode to go back into this. We talked about the acronym of SPACER to remember the customer's buying emotion. Are they interested in the safety of the car, performance, the practicality, the economy of the car, the SPA, the aesthetics, the economy, the reliability of the car there, or see, I got to remember how to spell SPACER to do it. However, guys, it's not fair just to put people into one box. Some people out there talk about the acronym PRECISE. So PRECISE is P is for the performance, R is the reliability, PRI is the image of the car, PRIC is going to be the comfort, E is the economy, I'm guessing, and I can't spell PRECISE. Safety probably at the end. Is that how you spell PRECISE? Helps if you can spell. There's lots and lots and lots of these acronyms out there. Money, authority, needs, and wants is another one we talk about. But it's not fair just to put people into one box. If we actually take my last 3 or 4 cars I bought, okay, and I'll get people to say, hey, listen, which one do you think floats my boat? And I talk about I had an Audi A6 and then I went to a 2-liter diesel. Okay, so I say, right, the Audi A6, which one do you think floats my boat? Okay, am I interested in the safety of the car, the performance, the practicality, the aesthetics of the car, the economy, the reliability of the car? Okay, and invariably people say, oh, you're interested in the performance. Someone says, no, he does 30,000 miles a year. Okay, it's got to be economy. Well, it is a diesel. You're right. No, it's not that one there. It's going to be the aesthetics of the car because he's got a black line. It was or the chrome was blacked out, a black edition, sorry, I should say. And then someone else says, well, no, he's doing 30,000 miles a year. It's the comfort of the car. That's what he's really, really important in. It's the comfort. Then someone else will turn around and say, no, listen, he's got 2 kids. Okay, safety. He's 30,000 miles a year. He's on a motorway. It's got to be safety. And I say, have a look at that. How quickly we can guess that everyone's interested in what we're interested in. What you got to remember with these things is people you can't just put into one box, okay? Because I'll go back through the list, okay, and say, come on, let's have a look at this backwards. Reliability. Is that my dominant buying emotion? No, it wasn't. If reliability was my dominant buying emotion, I would buy a car that's Japanese. I see that the Lexus and Honda always tend to be right at the top of these JD Power surveys for reliability or whatever you use in your country, okay? Or is it the economy? Working backwards, well, yeah, I do 25, 30,000 miles a year. I have a diesel there, but it is a 3-liter diesel, which eats tires like it's going out of fashion because it's a quattro. So it's not really reliable. If that was my dominant buying emotion, guess what? I'd buy a 2-liter diesel or something like that, okay? Comfort. Well, listen, the car that I talk about, this Audi A6 Le Mans Special, it had tires on it were so thin, I'm almost certain they painted them on. I would get from London back home to Cheshire, I'd be crippled. So it's maybe not that. Okay, so then I go the aesthetics of the car. Actually, This car was black. I showed the guys a photo of it. It was a Le Mans special. It was a black edition, means all the chrome was blacked out. It had black wheels on it. It had black tinted windows. It looked like a pimp-mobile. I was worried I'd stop at the motorway, at the lights or something, trying to get on the motorway, and people knocking on the window saying, do you have any like Class A drugs or something like that? No, it was just, it didn't suit my style of what a car should look like anyway. Okay. Was it actually safety? Well, you know what? I have 2 little boys, and like every single father, I honestly hope they're mine. No, sorry, that's a joke, clearly, okay? But of course, safety is important to me. But if safety was #1 priority, wouldn't I buy a big 4-wheel drive with lots of mass around? Fun enough, my boys are hardly ever in my car. If Emma and I, we go out as a family, we go in her car. And funny enough, she drives a big 4-wheel drive with lots of mass around us. Now, the real reason I bought that car, because a guy called Kevin took me for a drive in it. I went, wow, here's my midlife crisis right now. I've got to have a bit of this. That's where I bought the wrong car for the job. I sold that car and bought a 2-liter diesel. What's my #1 priority for buying that 2-liter diesel? It's 100% economy. That's it. No more, no less. Okay. Now I sold that. I've got my current car at the moment. And this has come up because I'm thinking it's changed time again. Okay. And my current car is same as the last one. Same brand, same model, same specification. It's the same color. But the only difference is my last one, the warranty ran out. This one still has a warranty on it. And I went from a 2-liter diesel back to a 3-liter diesel. What are my 2 buying emotions on SPACER? You're right. It's actually reliability, because I wanted that warranty again. I went from a 2-liter back to a 3-liter. There's the performance again. But again, this is the message I had from someone this week. You can't just put people into one box, because you might have Mr. Boy Racer who's had a brand new baby. He still wants to be boy racer, but he wants to be a safe boy racer. So actually, I want to see if you're old enough to remember the old-fashioned graphics equalizer on a ghetto blaster. And this is where Darren Bedford explains this so much better than I do. Darren talks about each one of these bits on SPACER or Precise, whatever you've been taught to use. It's just on a scale of 1 to 10, because my safety is probably about a 2 to 3 out of 10. It's not high on my agenda for my own personal car. Different for Emma's car. SP, my performance, actually, it's probably about, getting older now, but it's still about a 7 or 8 on the priority for me out of 10. SPA stands for the aesthetics of the car. You know what? That's not high on my agenda at all. Okay. It's, I don't worry. I want an ugly car. Fiat Multipla is not high up on my agenda there, but it's not as high as it is for some other people. Okay. SPAC stands for comfort. The older I'm getting, that's getting higher and higher now. Okay. Take it back 20 years ago, I didn't care about it, but now I'm 49 now. And I can tell you that one's coming up higher and higher. SPACE is the economy. Wow. With fuel prices, that's coming into my attention now. Okay. It's normally in the middle, but you know what, with the economy, it doesn't always amaze you. People spend $20, $30, $40, $50,000 just to buy a car that's actually got 5 miles an hour better fuel consumption than their current car. It happens all the time there. Okay. But the economy and fuel prices, I think it's going to be on lots of people's heads. And SPACE is reliability. Well, actually, the car I really wanted last time, I could never, ever buy. It was an Alfa Romeo, that Quattrofolio one. And again, I'm going to get lots of people coming in and say, yeah, you don't even know the name of the car. And you're right, I don't. Okay. But I really like that car. I think it drives better than my current car. I think it looks better than my current car. The economy is probably not going to be as good as my current car, but that wouldn't put me off. But the reason why I could never, ever, ever buy it is because I don't live on a bus route for when it breaks down. Oh, there just goes any training we're ever going to do for the Alpha organization. I'm only joking. People know when they buy that car, and I'm sure it's the reputation they've got anyway. But the point I'm making is each one of those SPACER, precise, it's a scale of 1 to 10. Don't just assume people in one box, okay? Actually, just have a look at what their priorities are. And I hope that helps. I'll see you again next time. That just leaves me to say that all details of this episode and other episodes on the selling in the motor trade can be found on our website, symcotraining.co.uk. Go there to get a copy of our book, Words That Sell Cars. Go there to sign up to a free trial of our Sales Fitness online sales training program. Easiest way to get hold of me is Simon Bowkett through LinkedIn.